March 1963, it was still front-page news when blacks were admitted to Southern colleges without violent incidents. It was nearly a year before the Beatles made their first visit to the U.S. On a spring weekend, 3 young men drove all night through heavy fog from Minneapolis to Milwaukee. On a Sunday, in an all-day session, Koerner, Ray, and Glover recorded Blues, Rags, and Hollers, an album that became the cornerstone in the 1960s folk and blues revival.
And they call me a dog when I'm wrong. Hey, that black dog when I'm wrong. When I do get back with $100 bills on it, Daddy, when you've been so long.
The 3 came together near the U of M campus in the same Dinkytown coffee house scene that spawned Bob Dylan.
We didn't have any academic assumptions. We didn't pretend to know anything. We just drank and listened to the music. We were called beatniks because we didn't care. We just sort of laid back, non-participants, smoked some weed, drank some beer, drank some wine, tried to live forever and get some raise.
I'm gonna shout, sister, shout. I got to shout, sister, shout. I got to shout, sister, shout. Well, I know that woman sure got to jump and shout. You gonna say that, you gonna say that.
Maybe 3 of the first white guys, as they say, to gain any kind of notoriety for playing blues and for bringing the old country blues up, which of course then get immensely popular. And shortly after, when all the folklorists went down and discovered all the old blues guys, like Sunhouse and Skip James, the old black guys, and then of course would put down guys like Tony and Dave and John for being white guys playing the blues. You know? That's the white guy's burden, if you will. I've suffered it myself.
Get my nightshirt, take your gown. I know we ain't sleeping people, but I feel like shake them on down.
I didn't want to have anything to do with the folk, you know, the new folk deal or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I didn't want to have anything to do with a whole hell of a lot of anything. I more or less wanted to play the guitar like, you know, like Buddy Guy says, I just want to play my axe, man. That's all I ever wanted to do.
John Hardy took that pretty gal's money. He began to play. Said the man left this here dollar down and lay him in his lonesome grave.
We were a little bit of a shock maybe to some of the people in the folk community because we got loaded and go out there and play and enjoy the hell out of the music and have a good time doing it and occasionally fall off chairs. I remember Koerner once fell off his chair in the middle of a gig and there was a review, it was a college somewhere, and the review said midway during the performance, Koerner became the hapless victim of gravity, which I thought was a great line.
We insisted on being funky no matter what.
I first started playing harmonica because I wanted to sing, but I couldn't. I had a terrible voice, and harp was a way to sing with an instrument. Robbie Krieger walked off the plane. I introduced myself. We shook hands. He said, "How'd you like that song of yours we ripped off?" He said, "Bring your harps." Got down there, went backstage. They said, "Okay, now we'll do about 3 or 4, then we'll call you out." I said, "Call me out." They said, "Well, yeah, don't you want to play?" I ended up playing most of the rest of the concert with him.
As famous as anyone is nowadays, we were, you know, 1/3 as famous then. And the reason why is because we never paid any attention to any of the details. I mean, the Beatles, we weren't, let's face it.
Just a little lonesome for some lover again.
Their significance was that they got out and did it, and it was kind of, you know, piss on the people that didn't want to listen to it, and more power to the people that did want to listen to it. They went out and did it. And the hell with all this philosophical bullshit about white people doing the blues and all that crap. They went out and they did it.
I had a little corn and put it in a sack and I took it to the mill when it come right back. What's the matter with the mill? Done broke down. What's the matter with the mill? Done broke down.
We all, of course, appreciate that the music that we've made has been appreciated by other folks. Second, we never would become what we became if we hadn't been hanging around the Twin Cities, especially over in the bohemian sections there of Dinkytown and West Bank. And thirdly, if anybody knows where some two-bit musicians like ourselves can get some work, just leave a message at the 400 bar down Cedar and Riverside.
All right. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Thank you.
It's nice to get recognition for doing something before you die.